Things over to you and Jenn Press Arata over in the kitchen.
Yeah, thank you very much, Teresa. It should be the Jenn show today because there's so many Jenns on the show, and we're cooking up something that is very quick, healthy, and your husband loves it, so it's obviously a go-to.
Absolutely. It's very simple. It's healthy. We have whole wheat pasta. You could use gluten-free, of course, if you need that in your home. And these fresh, beautiful tomatoes. You got the red, the yellow, so kind of spring. We're ready for spring. I think so. So something fresh and a lot of nutrition for your whole family, which you'll love. So we can get started. We have our water boiling, and you're excellent at salting it. Can you?
Oh yeah, here.
Let me out there.
Salt
It's a
it
lot
up.
of finesse with the salt
You're
over
not
here.
macaroni without me in here, so I'm gonna help too.
Of course.
Teresa, you want to throw
You
a
want to
little
get a
salt
little
there?
salt, a little
Oh, sure.
all over your shoulder
No,
if you want.
you gotta throw it.
I have to.
It's
This
all
gotta
about
like.
the style points.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh, she missed those. No,
Take some
Pat
points
on
for
your
my,
cheese.
my basketball shooting from last time.
So, do you see recipes changing and in the spring from?
Of course, well, we want to use, some people use like local ingredients, so depending on where you are, of course, for the season, and then seasonal ingredients, fruits and vegetables and things, a great way to incorporate it, and some things just aren't available all year round, so it's definitely, it's the time to start sprucing it up. So we're gonna.
Do the tomatoes taste different with different colors? One sweeter than the other?
I think sometimes they could be a little bit. These are all a little bit sweet. So Emma loves tomatoes, so we
Tell us
always
why.
have them in the house. Do you have a
The
favorite?
baby likes tomatoes?
She
That's
loves
an interesting
tomatoes.
thing.
Yeah, she likes a lot of food. She was eating a beet salad last night, and
Beet salad,
polenta,
ooh.
sun-dried tomato and garlic polenta.
Yummy.
Yeah, she's quite
She's your
adventurous.
daughter.
Do you think we have this good to go? I'm gonna heat this up.
Oh yeah.
So it's just got a little olive oil. We'll get in the pan.
So we're gonna make kind of a sauce here for the tomatoes?
So it's basically a sauce, but what's great about these tomatoes is when they get the heat from the pan, they create their own, you'll see like almost like a glossiness, and the tomatoes naturally burst, which is really nice. So we're gonna add some garlic, but this is a great thing just with the microplane. It's 2 cloves of fresh garlic, which always makes the house smell so good. And when you get it in there, it just kind of like
there it is.
melts in there. So it's evenly distributed, so it's not, I mean, I do like whole pieces of garlic.
That's so Jenn.
Thanks,
Jen would do that.
I never hear that from anybody.
Yeah, that's so Jenn.
So, but it definitely evenly distributes. It's really a nice way to make its way of flavor throughout the sauce, and again, nice and fresh. And it's quick, because you know, chopping garlic and peeling garlic can be a real pain. So
You can never have too much garlic, right?
can never have too much garlic. I actually made Brussels sprouts last night with whole cloves of garlic in it, and it was so good.
Oh.
And our
You have a very tasty household.
Did the
Beets,
baby eat the Brussels sprouts?
She ate the Brussels sprouts. She likes them all. Yeah, we take her to a restaurant. She had like steak with truffle sauce on it the other night at Barcelona.
She's
Yeah,
fancy.
very
High
fancy, very
class.
fancy.
Wow,
Baby.
wow.
And get them there. Maybe we could lower this
And she
a
just
little.
turned 1, right? She just celebrated
She did.
her
She
first
just
birthday.
celebrated her first birthday, so we're going to add the tomatoes in here and start making our sauce. We had a red carpet themed Oscar party.
Wow. Pretty fancy for a 1-year-old,
Well,
Jenn.
she was born on the day of the Oscars, so that's where that came into play. And she's also a bit of a diva.
A little bit, you think?
I have no idea where she gets it from. She's a total sweetheart, though, and loves giving hugs and kisses, and she's great, but, you know, she's got
Teresa,
a little
I think we should
spunk
have
to her.
a red carpet party for us. You know what I'm
Anytime.
saying? Birthday party?
Didn't we do that at one point? Didn't we?
I could roll it out for you.
When's your birthday, Teresa?
August.
I'm July.
Oh,
July
so
31st.
okay.
I still have the step and repeat. My husband made a step and repeat. She had her very own logo. So it was,
That's impressive.
Yeah, a
Wow.
graphic. Yeah, no, it was, we went all out. It was fun.
Very
It was a lot of
fancy.
fun. She had a little pretend Oscar that someone made when she was born. Emma Arata, best baby, and the date. So the whole thing was kind
And
of
of course,
themed around
you
that.
have all this on your website, right? The whole
I have
recap.
yeah, actually,
and
the
all
recap is
video
coming up
behind the
this week,
scenes.
so can look forward to that. I do have her, as I said before, the letter I wrote to her. This is just some kosher salt, just to
Now, were we
little
using
extra
kosher
flavor.
salt in here as well? Or
Yeah, usually it's you can use Morton's, but I like kosher salt.
That's a lot of salt.
I know. You think it is, but it just has just the right amount of flavor. Plus, with
Okay.
the tomatoes all melting in. So this is obviously in caprese salad. You have fresh basil.
Sure.
But I use dried basil because, like I said, this was one of those recipes that was just born out of whatever I had in the pantry, and a little crushed red pepper. So we always have tomatoes in the house, and we have had fresh mozzarella at the time. And this is fresh mozzarella balls that I cut in half, like the cherry size.
Sure.
And then you'll see it's starting to create this beautiful sauce. The tomatoes burst and the mozzarella melts.
Lovely.
And
What
all
a
the flavors
great,
come together.
Easy dish.
It's so easy. And then when you're done, then we can add our pasta in. Whoa, that is a lot of pizzazz.
Yeah.
And we have some pasta already made, and we throw it in here, and it's just one of those one-dish things. You want to hear maybe the already made pasta?
The finished
product.
product.
Now you're going to put the
Nice
pasta
whole
right in the
Put it
the
right
sauce
in here, and I use the penne rigate, so it has the lines in it, which kind of helps soak up the sauce. It
Thank you, thank you.
All falls
So
in there
tell us the
together.
story, because you were saying that one day you came home late from work and your husband was home, he was hungry, he was complaining, and you said, that is so not dinner. And then you made this dish,
Okay,
so tell us that.
That never happened because he never complained. He's the kind of guy I could make him a peanut butter and jelly, and he was like, "Oh, you're the best wife ever," which doesn't say anything about him thinking this dish is delicious, but it just does
Brandon's
say that
the same way,
he's
right,
such a
Teresa?
good guy.
He'll be happy if there's milk in the house. Usually we
fruit
just have
roll-ups.
mayo and ketchup in the fridge.
You can make a lot with mayo. You can make Russian dressing. Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
right.
Eat it with a spoon.
Secret sauce.
Funny.
No, so this was right. We just kind of, I had the fresh mozzarella and tomatoes. We make caprese a lot. Emma likes caprese. She likes the basil, the red onion, put the whole thing in there. And this was
my
just one of
kid's a
those
good
things
eater
we
like
put together.
Em.
Oh, I'll have him over.
Good.
And you just
It'll
let
be
this
an
sit,
Oscar
which
party.
is great. Of course.
You'll have to wear a gown and a tuxedo.
Oh yeah, that'll
It
be
seems
great.
like it would always be a party at your house, Jen.
You're not going to say it's not always a
It's
party.
so
We have a
Jen,
lot of
that's
guests.
just-
We
that's her.
entertain a lot. We have
You
a lot
do.
of friends who live, out of town, so they stay after the party. They came back, and we have food out, and we actually had a whole buffet in the playroom, and Emma just was walking around helping herself. She took a whole chunk of horseradish cheddar, was gnawing on it, and
That's great.
Yeah, she's
What a palate.
she's eating the spicy guacamole. I'm very proud.
I'm a little upset that we
always
never
a
get an
party.
invite.
Actually,
She always invites
I
me,
do always
actually.
invite Teresa.
I don't
And
know
now
if you haven't gotten the invite, but I
now
am
that
always
we're
invited.
friends, and you will be invited to the next one.
I'm just going to eat this raw pasta.
You'll be
over
invited to the next one, I
here. Thank
promise.
you. Oh,
But
I
you
love the
can
kosher
see
sauce.
him.
It's so tasty. Oh, I want more.
There's extra kosher
Ryan, you
sauce.
were eating the macaroni before it was even boiled.
I was.
What's with that?
That's
Now
what I
it's
do.
safe
When
and
I make
boiled.
pasta, I eat the raw pasta when it's still
No, I
crunchy.
like to do that too. I do.
I've never
All right,
heard
so
that
can
before.
Can we try this real
We
quick?
can try this. You should. I'll put this up for you in here.
Thank you.
So this is good. Well, so Miss Emma just had her cake smash too. Have you
see
heard
if
of
we
this
have-
tradition? You think you'll do this?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, so the thing is now that you put the kids, basically, she had this big tutu and an outfit with a 1 and her name on it, and I made a giant cupcake with a mold and set up this whole scene, and she just dug right in, like with her hands, like babies
Just
for
right in
sugar.
there?
Just right in there, like fistfuls. It was pretty awesome. And I decided, I think this should be a new thing for adults. So for my next birthday, I'm
You want to do it? I'll throw it for you.
I'm getting all my friends to wear tutus, and we're going to get our photos taken.
Am I your
and I'm
friend
gonna
now?
eat
Can
cake.
I wear a tutu?
You can absolutely wear a tutu. We could
I
eat
have
cake
one
with
at
our
home I
Jen,
can
that is
bring in.
fantastic.
Thank
Oh,
That
wait.
is really
I wanna bite
quite
some.
good.
It's about to boil over here, Jen.
That's why we had some pre-made.
Wow, that's fantastic. And of course, the recipe will be on our website, but we can find everything on.
That's sojen.com.
Very nice.
That is so Jen. All right, now.